Hey, good morning, everybody. Bob, Trade Genius, the 28th of March, and I want to talk. I'm going to talk oil today. I think the news has been uniformly bad, and now you have people talking about oil going into the teens and maybe even down to $10. And yeah, probably will happen at some point, I imagine. But I'm looking for a tradable bottom, just like we had with the markets, and you're going to start seeing production start to come offline in a lot of places around the world. They're running out of storage everywhere. Everywhere you talk, they're running out of storage, and so now we have a situation where President Trump may start lifting the lockdown, from a sledgehammer to a scalpel, and I think that's what we have to keep an eye on here. Is the We have to keep an eye on a right nice reactionary bounce with oil. It's, if you go back to the 18th here, this was the low right here, and I think they attempted to retest it. Here we go, and so and it looks like they did. It was a successful test, and so we double bottomed, and now I'm looking for a reaction higher for oil, and we had some sense of an opportunity on this last week. If I go into my focus list here, is that we have had a trade with Dig, and we went ahead and bought this area right in here, and caught it perfectly, and right before it gapped. And so we had a nice 25% trade on that. I hopped off, but it's setting up for another move. I don't normally like triples, but in this environment, they're just, if you're quick, hit it and quit it. I think you're going to make some good money. So that's what we did. I'm watching for another move higher. I'll jump on Dig again when that happens. And then the air trade that we had, because oil all moved into the tankers, is that we've had some nice moves here on DHT. This is the signal. We actually bought at $6 on this, and I closed at $6.60 and took profit. And I was going to stay with it longer, but I just had such a good week, and I wanted to just shorten positions, and 10% profit in a week is pretty decent. But I think this one's going to pay again and again as well. So the signals lined up here on this, and if I would have caught it earlier, we could have got it down here lower. I just kind of waited on it, and I think this is going to be a trade that'll also pay and pay and pay. And another trade that I'm in now, that I'm going to continue to add to, and I'm looking for a big bounce. I have two positions in USO. I started taking my first position at down here at this bounce, and I've been selling calls against both positions, and so I've been basically knocking off between 20 and 30 cents a week off my buy price, and then I added two again, and I'm expecting this thing to pop as well. I know there's a contango component to this, kind of like UNG and all that stuff, but it's just a trade. And once my longer term signals turn up, which is we're getting here now, I'll take off those sold calls, push it up, and then take my profit and call it a day. But I mean, we very easily can go up 25-30% on USO as well. So, and then just kind of looking around at some of their oil trades. I looked at all the drillers and stuff like that. I'm not too excited yet about that. There's just too much oil laying around out there. So I'm not going to chase that at the moment, and I'm just looking to trade. But I think this is the next one that's ready to come. And some people ask me about UNG. Haven't traded in a while. It's off its bottom from the 18th, but it's really not doing much. So I'm kind of staying away from Nat Gas, and we'll see what goes on from there. But there's some other areas of opportunity that we're gonna chase once I get done with this energy trade. But I think opportunities abound. We're in a market of stocks versus stock market, so it's gonna definitely benefit those of us who who like to trade sectors that move, and instead of this monolithic lift that they were doing because of the short ball trade. I think that trade has blown up for now, and so now we get to look around and see where money's going to flow, because I think money's going to be scared, and I think it's just going to move and move and move and move, which benefits us. Well, anyway, thanks for listening. I have a lot to say this weekend, and I have a lot of time to say it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.